Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Natalie, for doing me the honour of receiving this award on my behalf. And thank you, Principal, and the Carey Medal Committee for such an amazing honour and something that I will cherish and will become important to me for the rest of my life. In considering why I was given this medal, I believe that probably it was because of my preoccupation with raising funds and raising awareness about women with gynecological cancer. And I think it all started for me in the 1980s, early 1980s, when I went to Canada and I learned about the concept of team care. And the idea of that was novel. It meant that the surgeon was not the key person looking after the patient, but the whole team was much more important than the individual. And so when I came back and I took over as the director of the cancer unit at the Women's Hospital, I brought in this idea of the importance of a team, the importance of equal professional status, working together for the good of the patient. And it became clear at that time that there were three things that were important to patients. The first was that they get the very best of care, so cutting-edge care was number one, number two, and number three on their list. So we ensured that we had a proper training program for our young doctors. The second thing that we felt was important was bricks and mortar. At that time we had a 32-bed ward with one toilet. So I led a committee that raised more than $3 million to put in single rooms, ensuite facilities, laundry, and a kitchen. So that really revolutionized the day-to-day management. And then finally, what is so important is research. And we started the so-called Sponsor Prof program, and that's a program in which I would be challenged either running marathons or climbing mountains or riding bikes or whatever. And we managed to raise a substantial amount of money. We have been, I think, at the Women's Hospital enormously lucky to have had support for all these endeavours. And on a personal note, I look back and I think that I was very lucky to arrive in Australia, to bring my family up here, to send my children to Carey, with the girls being part of the first girls' intake, and for them to become mature, caring, loving adults, due of course to our family, but also to the Carey community that instilled in them what I think are the important values of charity and love. So thank you everyone very much. I'm very grateful to be on this stage. I think I've never been on a stage at prize giving because I've never received a prize. So having become a professor at Melbourne University, maybe this will give hope to those in the room who are not prize receivers tonight. Again, thank you to the Carey Medal Committee and thank you to the Carey community.